Welcome back, guys, to Brad and Son Wrestling Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the latest Smackdown. And I'm Son, and that's Dad.
Heyo.
And before we get started, we always have a shout out to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Yeah, through his sacrifice, all things are possible. If you don't know Jesus' word yet, or have come to know him and have his presence in your life, we'll put a link in the description to our church family, some of the content there for you to get to know Jesus' word. Can't say enough about his how his word has transformed our family. Just from me as a husband and a father and as a man, following Jesus has been life-changing, and it wouldn't be right of me if I didn't share that with others. So that's why I always preach the fact that we are thankful to him and his sacrifice for our lives. So yeah, also want to give a shout out to Taurus BJJ and the Six Blades affiliations. Without their support and giving us a place for me and my son to do our jiu-jitsu journey, to have a place of like-minded people and a supportive structure, first responders, etc., to get through those tough times and give us a place to belong. I can't say thank you enough. Boys rocking his new rugby team's training jersey. Pretty excited. Went down today, joined the club. Ready to start another new journey, building relationships through sport and doing something that he loves there. So a big shout out to the Rockingham Sharks. Thank you for having us today, and we look forward to more things coming. So yeah, on to Smackdown. Show opened up with a recap of the three-way qualifier, Sammy, Cody Rhodes and Fatu, pretty much just stating about Sammy's missed opportunity, kind of a look back at Cody. You know, Cody kind of took advantage of him being the nice guy and taking out Drew when Drew was taking out everybody else, and Cody reaped the benefits. So I look forward to something there happening in the future.
It's a little bit late.
Yeah. We then had Cody Rhodes obviously come out, open the show. Fatu was pretty quick to be out there, and then Aldis back out there as well to try to prevent anything from happening, because Drew McIntyre was in a luxury box. Apparently he was supposed to have the night off, but bought himself tickets, bought himself a whole presidential suite type box up the top there. Drew's character as the champ at the moment is so refreshing. It is great. He's just taking out who's and leaving no names, ticking boxes. He's brilliant in this new role. Smackdown feels so much fresher with him as a champ. Cody seems better chasing the title than he does having the title.
Yeah.
Usual babyface shtick. When you're chasing the title, people tend to enjoy that journey more than you having it. But look for WWE's Golden Boy, AEW's missed opportunity, I guess. Not missed opportunity, he helped build it. But,
creator.
Yeah, he's trying to chase the money at WWE and his legacy there. It's be interesting to see the run-up. I still think he main events WrestleMania. It's just how they get there, how they work Fatu into it, because just Cody and Drew one-on-one is just not gonna.
Always simulation, and then Fatu comes into interfering and.
Yeah, could be. Maybe, I don't know. It's Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank's already been and gone, isn't it? Because of Seth Rollins, eh? Or is that to come still?
That's after.
After, yeah. Oh well, would have been cool to have a Money in the Bank, maybe Fatu get that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see where they go. They've got to do something. If you're in the dirt sheets right now, ticket sales for WrestleMania are not good. So that's the weekly product's not good at the moment, so it's going to reflect that. Punk and Roman Reigns probably a year too late. It's kind of redoing what they did last year, just no Seth Rollins. So whether that's going to carry it to 60,000 people, I do not think so. They'll get the numbers eventually, because they'll combo tickets, they'll sell tickets, they'll give away tickets, they'll do whatever they can. Then they'll lie about the numbers there. And so it'll still be a big event, but we'll see that. They'll still break the gate because the ticket prices go up through the roof. That's the big thing. So they'll still get their WrestleMania numbers. Then we had MFTs with the 5-man recap. When they interrupted Kamala Hayes and Dragunov and all that sort of stuff. Then we had Hayes and Dragunov out the back. Just referring to the unfinished business type thing. And then Dragunov versus Tama Tonga. How would you rate this match?
6, 7.
Yeah, both guys worked hard. Dragunov always looks good. He's one of the rare guys that wrestles at a fanatic pace on that one. Everyone wrestles quite slow on WWE at the moment. Very cinematic, very slow, crowd building stuff. Dragunov still looks like he should be on the indies the way he's going. Just 100% speed. Tama Tonga got the win. MFTs helped him with that one, distractions, etc.
Oh, yeah.
Then Solo went to do a promo. Dragunov jumped in before he could get on the mic properly. Matt Cardona, Apollo Crews come out to try help. They both got done pretty quick by Tama Tonga, the big boy. And then Uncle Hardy was on the big screen and challenged Solo to a singles match with no outside interference, no outside people. So we'll see where they go with that one.
They said they're going to do it next week.
Next week? Well, like I said, we'll see how they go. I still think you get interference. I don't think Solo does it on his own. And I don't think I've ever seen Uncle Howdy in a singles match yet, have we? So, have we? He's been in matches, but I don't think singles. Who?
When he first debuted, he had a match on his own. Can't remember.
I'll have to look that one up. I think we might be just thinking he's done more work than he has. Then we went on to a Randy Orton interview. Selena Vega and Aleister Black interrupt, do that cryptic stuff. You're not who you used to be. They make that the main event. So over Aleister Black's character at the moment. He did the exact same thing before leaving that he is doing now. No growth whatsoever. The only thing is he gets to hang out with his wife, which is good enough for him. If I could get paid big money to hang out with my wife, I would too. Then we moved on to, we had a Lash Legend Nia Jax interview at the back, talking about their upcoming title match against Rio, and that Nia Jax was in the upcoming qualifier match for, they were going to go and get all the titles at WrestleMania. Same thing everyone's saying at the moment while they're still trying to qualify. We then had a Jade Cargill promo, pretty much saying she's all that as usual, even though she's only defended her title once. And then as she was walking back triumphantly, Charlotte Flair's music hits. They have a bit of a stare off, bit of a 1-2. Flair tries to just ignore her type thing, and you're not on my level, which is true. Charlotte Flair has done 14 times champion, and Jade Cargill gets carried through matches. Aesthetically, she looks wonderful. That's why she's the champ. But and I'm not saying she doesn't work hard, but she definitely US title or something probably would have been better off. But hey, they're going with what they're going. And one title match in 100 odd days is what they want with the women's title at the moment. So good on. Then had the
probably had like 30 already.
Qualifier match: Flair, Jax, and James. Who won?
James.
Yeah. How do I say it? Kiana James. Almost sounds like you'd say it with our Aussie accent. Say Kiana James. She won quite an inventive way too. Snuck in underneath the figure 8 and did a roll-up pin. Very creative, very good. It was a nice touch. Nice to see someone new.
It's kind of long.
Yeah.
When she was trying to set it up, it was kind of long.
Yeah, she's trying to do it without breaking her neck, I think. How would you rate the match? 4. Worked hard. Good spots.
What's the spot when Charlotte Flair did the thing that
Andrade does?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Spanish fly off the top rope.
But he does it way better.
Yeah, they did. They took a while to set it up, but it looked great. They got it finally there.
Andrade does it forward to land on their face. That's more nuts. Crazy.
We also had a spot where Kiana James picked up Nia Jax like she was nothing, no.
Yeah.
Just straight up and just went into a Samoan drop. Yeah, so she got some power in her legs.
That I could lift Daddy.
And James got the win, of course. Then we had Rhea backstage looking at the win. Just the usual, we're going to beat them, we're going to be beaten, babyface type interview. We then had OBA FEMI versus Kit Wilson.
OBA FEMI.
How did you rate this one? Got two bits of poultry in. One was flattering towards OBA because Kit Wilson didn't want to get beaten up, and then he had to read one of his old ones, which was not so flattering to OBA FEMI.
And then just going full.
Yeah. 9-second squash done. Poor old Kit Wilson. He's trying to make it an impossible task look good with the what he's got. I think he deserves a few wins though. I think that character could be good. Middle range heel title win. But if you're going to squash it too much with OBA FEMI, you're going to lose that touch with it. OBA FEMI should be moving on to a little bit more tougher opponents by now. The Miz is going to come up by the looks of it. We see that later in the show. Then we had Truth, Aldous, Priest, and the Crate, the Mystery Crate, who a lot of people think it's Chris Jericho, but I do not. No, he's still on the AEW page, unless it's going to be the day after his things expire. I think his contract goes a bit longer than we all anticipated, or they've added time on for some sort of injury in the past. Truth was always funny. It was just a nowhere backstage. A lot of filler on Smackdown. It is so hard at the moment, isn't it? So much filler.
But it did have more matches than
SmackDown. Yeah, than last SmackDown. So they're trying to fill the time better. Just if you're going to have 3 hours, just have 3 hours of wrestling. You could fill it easy. And make it feel better.
Right.
Then we had Tiffy and Alba Fire, Chelsea Green and the Moon Boot, injured and all that. How would you rate this one?
7.
Yeah, Chelsea Green makes everything look good. Fun.
Green tried to stand up with the broken leg, trying to look like, I'm ready for. Oh.
Yeah, so Tiffy obviously got the one with the win, but yeah, Chelsea makes everything. She turns nothing into gold. She's on what? If she wanted to go to Hollywood as a comedian or something like that, I think she'd do great. Then we had Cody and Sammy backstage, a bit feisty. Trick Williams got into Sami Zayn's ear. Yeah, Trick's good. I think if we don't get Cody in the main event, we get maybe Sammy and Cody, because they're building to Cody. I think they're building to Sammy snapping because it's just little bit after little bit, and he kind of started to snap here, like, why is it my turn? Hard done by that he just can't quite get over the line. Cody gave him the hard reality. He then obviously went and apologised because he's a good guy, but I do see them building this. This is not for no reason. And then we had the qualifier, Priest, Hayes, and Trick. How would you rate that one?
7.
Good match. All of them got good offense. Trick Williams got the win. A couple of those trick knees. One while Priest was getting ready to do Razor's Edge, which was good.
Trick shot.
It could be trick shot. I don't know. He doesn't know. And Trick Williams got the win. Big crowd behind him. Great to see. Obviously some chemistry with him and Kamala Hayes from their history in NXT. So that flowed on to this. So look for Trick Williams to have a big showing in the chamber just to keep that momentum going. We then had another crate. This time Gargano was sucking on top of it. It was a sort of nothing thing.
Yeah, on.
I don't know. He either climbed it or someone helped him up. And then that ended with a match which was going to be Gargano's wife. What's Gargano's wife's name again?
Candice LeRae.
Yeah, Candice LeRae versus Jordan Grace next week. That's what it's sort of built to. So mid filler. Gargano's looking aimless right now with no champer, so we'll see where that goes. Then we had Julia versus Rhea.
Yep.
How would you rate this one?
6. No.
Hmm?
3.
3? Oh, okay. Yeah, it went nowhere. Lashley and Nia Jax came out and interrupted, did the beatdown on Rhea Ripley. So it was kind of, this match deserves a pay-per-view in a good 30 minutes. They can both go. So was good that they had a bit of without the clean finish, I guess, if they want to have the throw this back. Yeah, Sky then came back and tried to help out. They then got rid of the big bad heels and kind of went to the break. Well, not a break, he went to the Miz and OBA FEMI at the minute. Miz just talking himself up. I'm going to be your mentor type thing. I'll show you the ropes. And then OBA FEMI took that as, okay, I'll go get a match for you next week. And the Miz didn't like that when he figured it out. So OBA FEMI versus the Miz next SmackDown. I look forward to that one. I hope that's a bit longer. I want to see OBA FEMI 10 to 15 minutes on a on SmackDown and really start to show him a bit.
Maybe Wilson comes and says a poem before the match.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe that's the team up. Kit Wilson and Miz. I could see that working.
Maybe 2-on-1.
2-on-1.
And just have him just throw someone into the table and then it's just 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Just lift him up, throw him out of the ring into the crowd, and then he's done a 1, 2, 3. Winner. Get dinner.
So very much bigger. We then had more backstage filler. It ends with MFT saying they can't let the Wyatts get the globe thing, the lantern, and then Shinsuke comes and gives Tonga a wording to again. Hey, are you going to follow him around or are you going to be your own man type thing? So they're going to continue to build on that.
She's got to do it at home.
Yeah, he's trying to suggest you're not winning without them. I thought you were better than me. And that looked like it sort of aimed Tama Tonga. I'm ready for Tama Tonga to branch out on his own. Even if it's with his brother.
Even if it's with she's
gotta get that that growling noise back, you know what I mean, that he used to do. That's it. Fair enough, getting bigger up. And then that moved into the main event. Orton versus Aleister Black. How would you rate this one? Chemistry was good. They worked hard. Usual spots with Randy. A couple of reversals by Aleister Black. Drew McIntyre comes out, hits Randy Orton with the belt, the title. But Randy Orton had to roll himself into the ring. So that was a bit, that wasn't the best spot because it was like, you just got hit with the title, you should be out, but rolls himself back in, gets Black masked. Aleister Black finally gets the win because he just he loses every bloody feud he's in.
Cody Rhodes came to
chase Drew McIntyre away.
But it
was too late, yeah. He stood tall at the end of the show in the crowd with Cody Rhodes over the top of Randy Orton, see if he's okay. So, how would you rate the show altogether?
6-7. And maybe Aleister Black had a chicken dinner.
Yes. Better SmackDown than the last. Still a lot of work to go. Still need, the best match of the night for me was Tama Tonga Dragunov. They actually went to wrestling. If they didn't have the shenanigans, it would have been better. Yeah, what was yours? Yeah, the final three. The qualifier was good as well. Vic Williams' wedding's my favourite result for the evening, which is good. But Dragunov can wrestle, and I like watching him. Get him on there, get him 20, 30-minute matches, and most SmackDowns you'll feel time there. That's SmackDown done. WWE product still very hit and miss. I don't know if they're just floating around until Chamber to start kicking into gear. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully we get past these boring 3-hour SmackDowns. I don't know. Don't think it really needed to go 3 hours, did it? I can understand advert time in the US and all that to make you big money. But
Melo doesn't.
Yes, very true. I look forward to the US Open starting back up next week.
Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks since.
Hopefully this isn't a way of getting slowly rid of it and then going back to more storyline feud type US title belt stuff.
Bowling's again.
Yeah, like a ball. Thank you to everyone that likes, subscribe, watches. Can't say thank you enough. Incredible numbers that we're experiencing. Another reason that we're blessed. If you don't, it's me and the sight of the webcam. It's unbelievable. So thank you very much. And anything from you, big guy?
No.
God bless you, everyone.